Hello and welcome to Board 8 Baseball Week 15 action, deciding the last spot in, is this the Badass League? We'll go with
It's something lead.
Yeah, in the Badass League. The Nemesis need a win to stay alive. The Olympians can stamp their ticket here. Today, my co-commentator will be Sir Chris.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Board 8 Baseball. We have an exciting matchup to decide the last postseason spot, as Alex says. On the mound right now for the Nemesis is Chad Billingsley. He enters today with a 1-1 record with a 2.67 ERA. He's hoping to get a win for the Nemesis, which sadly has been something of a rarity for the season. He's not starting good though. 2-0 to the Riot, Ryan Terrier.
Yeah.
Now 3-0. Can he throw a stretch? Nobody knows. Well, not yet. 4-pitch walk. This is not the start that manager Extha probably wanted. And now the walking build is at the plate. Deep fly ball to center. And a nice catch.
All right.
I believe that's Hamilton out in center.
Yeah, I think so.
Ryan Braun, professional hitter. Those stats are terrible for him. They should be higher. I'm just saying. I mean,
Yeah, Ryan Braun with his 352 with 2 homers this year. You really expect more with the contract that he has signed with the Olympians. I mean, it's a 1-year deal, but it's quite
well, I think he kind of got screwed by the AI a bit. I mean, whoever put those stats in is not very nice to Ryan Braun.
clearly.
I mean, dude's probably a top 5 hitter in baseball.
Yep.
Oh, and there he goes, single.
All right. So coming into this game, the Olympians have won 4 of their last 5, while the Nemesis have lost, 5 of their last 7. So Nemesis limping in here.
Going in the wrong direction, and that's straight to Jim Tomei, the DH.
Yeah.
And Chad Billingsley shows his very bad pickoff throw. 0-1 pitch. And a single by Jim Tomei. And, they're going to test the arm. And successfully, 1-0 Olympians. Now stepping up to the plate, Torrey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter really was on fire before his injury in the first half. Still hitting .278 with a pair of homers and one of the better hitters on the team, but not up to his really incredibly hot start.
1-1 on a nice slider down the middle. Billingsley has really been all over the place so far. Even the one out that he's gotten, 1-2 on a cutter, has been very hard hit to center. Fly ball. Gonna get foul. Out of the reach of the left fielder. 1-2 count. Torrey Hunter lays off a slider Risley. Working the count. 2-2 pitch. Oh, and that time he should have swung. Cutter on the inside corner.
That'll bring up Joe Mauer, who was disappointing in the first half, hitting only .222, but he has brought that average up to .309 overall with a spectacular second half so far, has been a key piece to the resurgence by the Olympians.
Although he does not like that cutter from Billingsley swinging over the top of it. 0-2 pitch coming. Ooh, just barely managed to lay off a great curveball by Billingsley. 1-2 coming. That eye's paying off for him. Working the count to 3-2. The runners will be going. I think he's going to strike out. Nope, walk. Billingsley made me look bad.
So now we've got Roland, who is hitting less than his weight this season at .204.
And he's starting to lose some more weight.
Yep. Quickly closing in on batting his temperature. All right.
And he's not on fire either, folks. Irvin Santana has had a great season so far, entering today with a 2-0 record and a sterling 1.13 ERA. There's some Cy Young talk about him, and deservingly so.
Yep, good start to the season. So leading off, we've got Jacoby Ellsbury hitting only
nice power versus right-handers.
Yeah, only .217 though out of the leadoff spot.
And that's not going to get better.
Yeah.
Lazy fly ball.
He is tied for second on the team for homers, but I'm sure that Exta would trade that for a bit more on base percentage.
Probably so. Here comes Jack Wilson. I have people in my minor league system who get better than Jack Wilson. Just saying.
Hey, this right
Eh,
here is the hero of that one Nemesis playoff team when he somehow hit 500 in the regular season and like 450 in the playoffs.
Just like the Yankees having to live off past glory. Here comes David Wright. You like that one, don't you, as a Boston fan? Yeah, I thought you would.
Mm.
1-1 count. Slider misses off the inside.
I don't know. There was a good start, a good month at the beginning of this season where I was trying to live
Where
off
you
the
had to
past,
shut up.
where I had to live off the past glory of a 500 record before the season started.
Well, they've turned the ship around though, and they probably have one of the better records in baseball since then, given that they've actually claimed out from there.
Yeah.
And before we even knew it, he walked. Wow, that was
All
fast.
right. And now Hamilton, he has been on fire in the second half, walking in 13 of his 22 plate appearances.
If he had any teammates that he hit behind him, he might have some more runs.
Yeah. And he'll foul
I
that
would
off.
think that has to be very frustrating to a hitter to be patient up there, take walks, try to help the team, and then they always strand you.
Yep. On the year, he's hitting 368. He's got 583 slugging, and not nearly as many runs as you might expect. So
What's his on base at?
his on base is 583 on the year. So
Same as his slugging?
sorry, his slugging was 605. So
So he's almost a 1200 OPS.
yep.
Oh, nice strikeout, but Irvin Santana showed why he's a Cy Young candidate.
All right.
Due up first in the next inning is Martin Prado.
Prado hitting 300 in the second half to make up for a weak first half, but he will
Oh, there we go. Back to the trend.
ground out here.
Alex Rios. Who's he playing for now? So the Red Sox? I kind of lost
Yeah,
track of him.
it's White Sox, right? I mean, it's
I-
not like
He was in
anybody's
Toronto forever.
it's not like anybody's been paying any attention to the White Sox this year. So
Even though Jake Peavy looked like Jake Peavy yesterday, which
yeah,
should scare people to hell. People have forgotten Jake Peavy used to be like top
yeah.
three pitcher in baseball. If he can get back to that, the White Sox might start winning some more games. Harmless ground out to the third baseman.
Although I pay a lot of attention to the White Sox this year because I don't have any of their relievers, which has really helped my fantasy team.
I bet so. Oh, and a sharp single by the right up the middle, which is all still the best name in baseball, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he plays for the Cardinals now, Kevin Youkilis, the living build, walks up to the plate.
Leading the team with 4 homers and 10 RBI. Pretty solid season so far.
Although 10 RBI is not a lot.
Yeah, well, let's see
Yeah, it's his nemesis word, I guess.
Yeah, and yeah, you've got 3 players with over 10 RBI, but you know,
Who's leading my team? I would just Swisher.
yeah, Swisher with 17.
MVP.
Yeah,
I hit my in the ninth round.
Swisher with his 382 average so far. Ortiz is tied with him with 17 RBI, but definitely Swisher's out
Oh,
Ortiz.
disgusting ball though by Billingsley to get the strikeout. Still 1-0 going to the bottom of the second. Jason Haywood looks like he's about to hit a home run. He looks mad.
Yeah, he's hit well for power in the second half, but his average has dropped. So
Just like in real life.
And well, he'll raise the average there without a home run.
Nice signal up the middle. Carlos Creighton steps up to the plate, having a
who won the spot from Marcus Thames and has actually been worse somehow. Thames hitting
wow.
158 on the season and with a 368 OPS, and Quentin has been worse.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
In a bad way, mind you, but still impressive. 0-2 pitch. And now he hurts himself.
Might be the best thing to happen to the team.
No, he can still swing, sadly. He's fighting off some pitches here, making Irvin Santana work a little bit. Though I'm sure Santana doesn't mind. 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball, although it's dropping. It's dropping.
Oh,
Oh!
and that one is going to go for a two-base error. Looks
No,
like.
I disagree. He had to dive for that. I would call that a double.
Yeah, we'll see. Yep, they're gonna call it a base hit, so I'll concede that there. The play in right field by Rios. Now we got second and
If Rios was a little bit faster, he might have gotten to that ball without having to try to dive, but he seemed to slack off. Oh, and a run will score on the RBI groundout.
that'll bring up Russ Martin,
Tie game now. Russ Martin, one out, one on third.
who is batting over the half, a little under the half Mendoza of 100. He's hitting 097 so far this season.
Seriously?
Yep.